09160006929 mene eye ora Kwame Pianim ana edin komo anope of ayamra economy so the more reason why anope maha wadwea mu watimi asori ahomachen akora na watimi aba Ghana economy no yeka economy a de dikan eye den ya yefri he ana yabedu ba bia yedri
yesikasem said your man city uhwa ye sha ase no abra yen saka fa hodie no na de ne yebeka twi ne brofo me boa
ye de be fafa
ye nya fa hodie no enkruma bo modern say ye ni industry sa ye nko ba bia
enfidi dwuma no
enfidi dwuma say manufacturing ya na process ni ade enti obo modern say wuntimi ye enfidwuma abra electricity and any hormone
okay
no bo modern me ebe ye akosombo dam no edema ye akosombo dam no ka say nye electricity nkwa na say generate irrigation so nanka irrigation for agriculture
okay.
Na ebedu baby no industry say de ba nyina o ka kasaroma na ye bi o ha fridge na ye bi o ha na ye nya said ye enkumade esi 2 America no ekodu baby na yesika no nyina sa ene sa sha ase se nkrofo ba ase tonton ni atonto obi ni ade de ya bedru ene se emfie na bia no na yekọ ahokyerem na yekọ IMF na IMF de wo mo ho ma ye nyina it is insurance company obia what to be we a member yes wo ho kyere wo a akwanhiam na obenya wo kyere wo a bra na ye first aid to say wepra no be the first aid bandage meboa na odia asosonsa na bandage no de entime mwa ma wukuru no enwu yese wa ubo modne ko na chire wa ko hunu doctor na mo atnase sen meye aduane be na abedie sen na abeye aduro be na abedu guso eno na sese ndi be bia yeduro no esese yadwene ho se Ghana man si ebetimi aye ne ye mfie na bia no yenko e say your friends are alcoholic anonymous meboa wakonta o sore anu atwa nsa no ne nam o ha wakonta ni age safo ano efri ne ho okay no aye nipa fine wo kwadwuma enche bia no asa akodom ni aye yi enti ese ni akonta na ni asa akonta ensen enyema
Kessben 92.9
ubetimi ajai na bede no ajai ni akoso enti baby agina de ese Ghana fo nyina hunu se America yetuo no yes an de bo man we need to be steady. The Romans used to say make haste slowly.
Okay. Kakra
yebo school feeding program you do where betimi aye ane ede ne betimi aye say nurses ne aye train worm say ne betimi aye ne aye ne kakra bridges be ne betimi aye bridge no ekọ hene ekọ anu ekọ hene ekọ ba bia ye dua aduane ye de beba kromo okay no ye man priority ekọ ba bia ye de ko ye show ye nyenuru ho meboa sa na sese yetna sikom ne enti IMF dia ye obitiwa ne abesi o ye be ye no March ye be in January nyaw na wo kan ka no meboa wo ye passenger
wo
ka no we dey tim hunu ta ma ekusi
92.9
wo ti aeroplane wo ka se o medu no nwofie wonim pilot no de wonim speed a wo kro wonim se nsuo to anase weather no te se ne ade nto obetimi akọ ono obetimi aka kire won e be be edro no IMF no aka kire nse monko na mo sika adwuma no ene ma esomo no mon kon nuru sa eni mu yi bi engufam na wo ma amode wo ma aka no mo ni wo msusu se eke sem tua ne mfie mi ansanse mesremo mentime mo ma me be mfie no mfie nso na me mfie tua na munya saa no mo ba yenso e baba mo kashiri kakra na mo 3 billion ya say de ma ya no
okay
enti I'm a board of directors kwa nim ebra de ka ase enkoye no enti de obetimi aka say oh ene ma ka ase enkoye ya ye ni nyina me bo enso hwa German ambassador osi oh na mo pese ebo amu a munye bibi ni ehunu se mo fatemwa me bo se bi se ufudu apa
ani epia
so me bo na wo waba wo se yemwa na ho chiro projects a wo ye nyina ye hu se wache bi so expenditure hu so wache bi wo so besi 111 hospitals untim ka se me di way see from me di way to from and we asia obi a ho chire no ka se eurobonds a wo cost saye wo de be kroma say se wo de be yadwuma no
yeah
obi pension no broni bi pension ne de ama wo eze se otua IMF ya mfa won ma ensi wo se ya meboa yen di nti omo ni se yenim se yen ya ede fa hu di ama yen no sientimi a ansoye manum anye ni ya e be ba bobo sin o ne bobo sin anu a na se ontua na se obi pension no ya be di no Africa kwa eni won de se ye ma antofom ni aso mu ni agina ya popa ho ni de wagina ho se de obekwa akoye adwuma na obetua ya ma hu o ma adwuma no first aid
okay
ni apopa ho enti wo pese wo onu nuanom mo ye yi a resources e wo ho no na ne bae na ekufuado all the right things he said. We have the people. Value addition for our resources. We're going to grow it for our people.
A move from taxation to production.
What we've been doing is we've been consuming. Near me says it to me. When they when he wanted to do joint venture with Tyson to produce chicken here, poultry, so that we also export some to China and other places. No? They didn't give him time. As you onka abano, ndi amwano. But any money in there, hoye bit me aye, Adriani bro, offer agriculture anything, cocoa, bro, meko, adia yeduan hebe biano. Ye so dear udria uchano. It's about 50%. Oha uchimuha 50. Enti etimia fertilizer ensioni adie di gusua. We don't have to add any more land. The land there no, we can do double. Enu na biba no so person boye pa. We so be mfie na mfie nsien. Fertilizer plant wen. Your gas. Ke say fertilizer plant ho meboa. Ya anya say ye efuru ensio beto afi na ekope baby. Ya de foreign exchange akoto fertilizer aba but we need to start now. I'm at the end of the but then why just first aid. What are we going to do next time? What we need to do next time is to make sure that we have a plan for slow but sure, steadily, slowly going to achieve what we need to achieve. Agriculture, let's get our fertilizer plants, let's get irrigation added to it, let's get a chain of cold store to process so that we don't post-harvest losses, we don't have it. See, a year said there an kind of planting for food and a year. Okay, for you see Ukraine war, if you are home, oh sorry, a be a menu me no dear. Ye be di pano meboa enzo pano kura tete wono wo de ebro ka ho near friend Russian bread a turn also an ebu kukumoti nebua heavy enti no kura no can substitute a for it obi nya no dok no nya ne nam kakra we need breakfast or kwajuma so we don't need to depend on Ukraine war for wheat ya de kwahine menkene ne body abua ya no na abedie enti we should cut our coat according to our cloth.
Mame found Kowachi Kakra in 2017 Nanado Danko Ekufuado Bar Baimo at the bar basis your court 2020 COVID-19 the bar impressions was that or minor economy yesika semnen totieno na ekoye na bibiano edida na kwanbo na your honorable Ken Oforiatta and as at that time what that's your finance minister your free COVID more a bar many experts have said say COVID no edin shira bebre even though na ya there a we are seeing but oshesika any idea a bar buying some donations near there buy plus even the grant ahodo a from the IMF and the World Bank no entirely people think say a mismanagement and a day economy no ababedruha say party a bar buy more ubetimi aye economy ni mo enhyehyɛ yia ɛde ani deɛn ana edi kan a ɛsɛ party no ɛne aban ne timi yɛ
ye nyina ufa sese de yesie no a ɛyɛ over borrowing
okay
it's debt eka ɛne abo
okay nti yabo kama na bro so ɔman
amna bro so
okay
na ofa memfa anko 2007 bra president Kufuor ene Dr. Paul Akwa ene Kojuban redu a wanya na bebe kuro on can fire say yanko Eurobond. That's the first time I Ghana call Eurobond market.
Okay,
the idea of the Eurobond is say Ghana ye savings rate no ye sika ye did the other tronche no ye de beye adwuma no iswa enti interest rate ya na wosoro meboa small businesses wo muntimi nko bank because aban any big business ni ade nyina ye nyina e form sika no na e kan say ye ko Eurobond na e ko je bosiano ba my level say aban dey say risk free aban bob bosian tete wonu a nye say Ken Oforiatta dey ya nza aban dey bob bosian otua woni mi nka say fenye risk free and say aban timiko abroche no bob bosian na o de 4% or the bar
okay
na a big company to say cocoa board ni ade wo Ghana asin any Vodafone ne e won no ko bob bosian no a na bia 2% bo na 6% no menya menu mi enu kwa bia 10% because ye dey bia ye ntua bia okay enti the entire call ye no nye say salaries any wages any current account cost of government no any yakobo busia dey abeye it was just to give an indication for big businesses to go and borrow above the government risk-free level,
okay,
so that the economy can go and the smaller businesses can then borrow the domestic savings that is there, no, interest rate and cost. That was the idea. Kufuor free one, a Ben be or buy, no, ministers of finance said, take money will be a buy, no. If it's a Eurobond, what may be a uko physical, no, now they be recurring expenditure. Salaries, wages, way near there. And yes, we became addicted to borrowing. That is the problem now. We have to go back. Often said, Ghana beyond aid.
Yeah.
Kessben 92.
The idea of beyond aid was put in the economists. And the idea was that maybe an modern say sika obejiji tax ya obejiji free nkrofo no ebetumi atua salaries and wages of your people, key people, no, okay, nurses, doctors, ni ade no na fe health obi yare the health system no enso obetumi aye security enso what they aye na wo besi bibia na so obeye project bia economic project bia ene no akobo bosia na bosia no bo a hwe ne say it generates a stream of income
ya betu na hoka
odi betu ahoka obi ebo bosia ese bosia no a generate stream of income na no na awie free ya di akobo bosia no school feeding program we program is not sustainable na ja ye mra no Public Finance Management Act no and all the regulations that come on I say uko bobusia we are ba bobusia uko parliament with the document ko it shows say it's sustainable abosia na akobo no juma wudi ko dia no bebe beba so ya ubetumi de atua bosia no ka parliament adwuma no and the parliament yena adwuma ya ka yintimi emobosia emoye so and say be e no enye se bia natural disaster be by said the Rwanda say nsu atwa nkrafe nkrofo no
yeah
Ghana nyankoba dawroma ohwe so yenye natural disaster da Pakistan obi ko dua bra na typhoon aba na be say bro no yenye typhoon da Ebola yenkrofo no ebi ma ha adenzi na say ya bresa eno an say busia ye kobo ne de bedi makuru as ye be friends the mrento asem show mrento asem me yese tobo na nyenuro so is the excess borrowing that led us to where we are a time come ne nkrofo say ye mo ya busia bio ko yentimi ntua
but abai so onye reckless borrowing
any say any sani baka no
dabi obviously ye kase sani ye beka na bosia what the catch him say oman no ya bobosia ba na bro ye so enti ye hwe ye nyuma kro ye eni sika e ba na entimi ntua ye kakra the more reason why ya bedru baby ayedri but abai so a true challenge ne say eno no nye reckless because wobobosia na wodi ye bibi for instance aban say we invest in free education aban say we one district one factory aban say wotua Ghana adwumayefo ka covid-19 bae aban say o ma adwumayefo ka wabra na mo tifi ado mo nkwa adwuma aban ye planting for food and jobs enti sa policies we nyina no so ye policy a aban be hia sika anode aye say finance minister echo the bond market echo bobosia from the bond market edibe implement such policies are etiseya yabeka say edono eye reckless ana
okay electricity
yeah
covid time yes free yes my free
exactly.
No ade a won tontu eka utimi de me free electricity for the warmka untimi ntu eka ode mo free ensio untontu eka de warm free airport baby amete no
yeah
ye fensio near the affair pipes near the abaho metene tap aneba meboa mimi here free water kwakurase boreholes se sikanu ko mo fa ye de ko ye boreholes o nkurase a ne nkurase fo yin nsuo no ma meti ase with electricity ne water microphone ti kromu a menti ase you don't have the money why do you do it na abrochi o ma ko bosia bra are they doing that well yes school feeding program
yeah
you are investing in education it is good but if you invest in education and then you are bankrupt you can't create jobs for the people what are you doing you are creating clever thieves
yeah
akromfo ye di nyansa krono eneba so you have to decide this what we are but when nana pieku yenyanto sebia se yenyina nkrani mu entete nkrani baby ayedro no ye ku animu a obi a oba be mu no say politicians they kwa you will catch him crossifo no the ebe yama to borrow something from Kwame Japan or see a new dawn for Ghana politics. There should be a new dawn for Ghana politics.
What's he saying in your home?
And yet don't go to the village and tell them what you are coming to do for them. Unim baby uni ada name the issue. Politicians should go around and listen.
Rather than promising.
A day na more year ha. A day ni bit me ayama mo. Ni ade. A day na yama mo eye. Ebia community center no yepe light ho. Solar system yempe nkobo ne nkwala no etumi hia ade. Bon. De yepe se ye ne se.
Kessben 92.9.
Baby aye drum. Yempe se ye call IMF bill. There's no Father Christmas. Say when you find who me wa
exactly
independence uba every baby o daddy menyini ma ha medan me yadwuma ne bibia no busumi bia no de ka bro o ya kola wo ye wo fata ayi so wajiri mo wa ye
wonya ne fa ho de
wonya fa ho de unye nyansa no said ese no ye nyina enim ne minister no kan say oh ye krem kokọ eba eneme pi ya ye kreba ni ade ne enim se ye kreba ye nim enti ye momodne electricity ne bo Ghana be 13 US cents and more per kilowatt hour.
92.9.
Ethiopia, Rwanda, Niadi. And we are going to compete with them all in the African Continental Free Trade Area. 3 cents, 4 cents per kilowatt hour. Cote d'Ivoire, 8 cents per kilowatt hour. Can our industry compete with them? We cannot. Already now, Uko Tanzania, Uko Kenya, they are building big ports. Tanzania doing big fishing port to be able to sell fish to the free trade area of Africa. Kenya, big ports for the containers to come to be able to feed the African Continental Free Trade Area. What is Ghana doing to strengthen our industries to be competitive? That's what we should be thinking about now. First, our agriculture. We need to transform agriculture. Transforming agriculture doesn't mean using the peasant farmers now. It means the people whom we are training in the free senior high school education, these are the people we need to train to go into farming. One extension officer can work with about 3,000 of them. It's just right. This is how you grow maize, not the amount. What the fertilizer gum, in irrigation gum say. Who have a say now, you know. And now, no necessary to say, how do we do it? School feeding program, how do we do it? Districts, how do we change the governance structure? Say, I said, you see down, Abrosa, you see first, esro. I say, you see first, a form.
It's the no yes if we show and eba a show no so ne foundation it's the area ebedri
because the 1992 constitution envisaged the district assembly as the implementing unit for development. District assembly. Say we have so many districts. This will be a new 1 million people. They are not economically viable. They should be viable enough to be able to recruit an accountant to look after their finance, a lawyer, for them to be able to raise money from property taxes. Property taxes belong to the districts. That's where they should be making money. Now, onum near ya, enti abaye ekwanwa district near the amount. Make sure you maintain it. Yes, sir. District assembly, common fund, yeah, the mamu near this can be a camu. A school muna mo feed onum. Emma Nimcrofa, ye adwuma wa say ye dua e bro ni ade montom free wonum ho benches na more be for school no carpenter or what district no man yes all be Chinese made furniture one krana de akọ meboa this is how you are doing say districts no ye na ye be a borehole na onim say wo be ye galamsey a mercury ne arsenic e be consume more poison e kum ni nkrofo a obe mu abaye no ho
dabi.
So we need to go back. One of the things that Nekufar wanted to do that he didn't do was this idea of getting elected people as district chief executives. District chief executive, he's more powerful than our president. He has executive and legislative powers. He legislates. President Peso Mra is a parliament. No Marco Amano. And we need to change a whole lot of things for Ghana to be able to move forward. Districts, and let's strengthen the districts, make them viable, and let them do the work. You road that, the assurance. Make sure you maintain it. Every district will maintain their rules. One, you're there, una have faso, and then it's a way also of diffusing tribalism. Nana Kwame Pianim, only a district chief executive, Bofiedu.
Kessben 92.9.
You know say before. Now the end of the union ye discount brewer with the contract amount near manum, ye yedumano. Maybe they may yedumano. Next time me be trauma.
Dabi.
Yan trauma. No politics. Abe national radio stage na national neaka. But ye the edumano called district communication near the no. It to go to the district. As someone can ye macroeconomic stability. We been tiasi. The one who say secure the bread most in CC school there. Papa, you ready? You know, Betty. And there are a few things we need to change.
What it means, they say your economy no here total overhauling. Mesa do waba IMF no so because IMF no so cry no say no as a yakokansin say mo yakansin say mo because what the can Canada say board of directors no ana enim date bra you betting me Ghana a policy and that's a program edisi kano crown so edi aka ho edi amayen say na ye do sa level na ye nim da board no ebe decide on our fate say a country no edi and say ye
the one can say ye no na womu enhwe so mu aye no ye and ye betting me
ye ya na over
and ye say ja wom nenim needing common.
That be some economists. IMF say one, you reduce your expenditure. Expenditure no, the decline one kasa what ye now sha a buy expenditure will reduce you
no.
Will reduce you.
Well, there are two things. Okay. One was just signaling effect. It may not amount to much in terms of expenditure cut. But they say okay, the minister says 25. Matiso, I bet 20. Oh. Papa is serious. The government has to signal. This is the time where everybody has to come with clean hands. Let's put the facts in the open. This is where I am. These are the problems. How can we move? The data has to be very clear.
Okay.
Now, I say expenditure cut. How are we doing it? Some of them is just signal. Just say we are serious. Ministers no mecha
and the ministers let's say yeteso
be say what is so enye bi about what is so a signal say oh enkrofo they are serious meboa
my examples of the aban say why our they reduce the expenditure the kind aban say wa cut it down the salaries of all appointees the ministers the chief executives district chief executives crano or market to crano aban say what it so somewhere 30% or so aban say again we reduce the level of fuel coupons or dema a year ne appointees two aban say we minister obetu kwan akwa brochire ne ade akoye dwuma bia say enye very essential conference and na say ade bia very important all those travels ne nyina no aban say wakate yenim say sa nyema nyina put it together to form the expenditure component and he say aban ye we na yes still yenya effect no IMF share de mo na ade ebiem na say aban ye dada ye ho ana
wo dada ho Minister Ben no di salary. Chief executive Ben no di salary.
What money your salary so?
Who do salary saying? Benefits are all my cool on mono.
Kessben 92.9.
O salary no way. Can offer us some salary. It doesn't take a salary. Mewa. And no dear, do we need all these ministers? Regions. How many regions do we have now?
16.
16. Do we need 16 regions for 30 million people? Every region comes with a chief regional minister, deputy regional minister. 4 cars. Cars consume fuel. No? Let's be serious. With 30 million people, no? What 10 regions have? 3 million. How many districts? If every district is supposed to be 1 million to be an effective unit for running an economy, a district economy. That's where we should be going back to. Say, am from so bebre yakuya chileno. Enti ya kanuforiata ne nane kufuadwa abangura abembia. And also the whole fabric of our politics. The Rawlings type of presidency, the Kufuor type of presidency, the Mahama type of presidency, the Akufo-Addo type of presidency. We don't want that. One collegial, people who consult. Ufa Walma Yeko fighting for the presidency near Adenwa.
Yeah.
When we agree for the two majority parties, NDC and NPP, the leader of the party is the chairman of the party. It's only when we are having election and we select a flag bearer, then he becomes leader of the party. We should allow the parties to be independent of the executive, of the presidency, so that they are different. So that the party will have an independent view and be able to go to the president and say, this thing is not on, we don't want it. These presidents come and they give the impression that they got power by themselves. They didn't. It's the political parties that got them power. When they are appointing ministers, they should consult. We say these are powerful presidents. We make them powerful. We have a council of state that helps select certain people in consultation with the council of state or on the advice of
the council of state.
Can the council of state tell us so far, so many years after the Fourth Republic came into being, what is their practice? What do they demand that the president gives them when he is talking to them in consultation for the appointment of somebody? What do they demand? What do they say? That if you want us to appoint a chief justice, we want him to have a minimum 10 years or 15 years at the bar. You know, these are the things, or on the in consultation. What does it mean? What are they asking the president to give to them? So the president, if the council of state is doing this job, the president is not all that powerful. Parliament to appoint ministers. There's a committee that sits. They ask questions. If they were doing their work properly, the ministers will not be that. Parliament at that time can tell the president, no, you have too many ministers. The constitution says what? 19 cabinet members.
Yeah.
And I don't say 30 million people, how many ministers do we have? Compare that to France, to UK, near there. That's where you journalists should be leading us. Say, it's a symbol, you know. After henceforth, no president going anywhere will have more than a convoy of 6.
You're serious, and you are making legislation to bring up a ceiling. It also applies to the judiciary, Supreme Court justices. Number of justices they call this ceiling to that effect. We have the minimum numbers, and say go below that. But the question is that expenditure component IMF requires here, but debt restructuring. I don't know some why
debt restructuring, you say no. Ufa domestic debt restructuring, no.
Yeah.
Bida. Domestic debt restructuring. Say, bra Ghana for your bray. And san near Ghana for your cancer uniska. Fibikoto Bank. Meboa. Near. Meka say 1970 Ghana Commercial Bank. A lot of advertisement, savings, in save. openi bae oni sikaba ode koe ne age ya chro ya man krata ayeyi no ne de agu ele krata up from home mewa de agu the next bossum papa ejina won koe obi nso about the next period no obedi check about obijiska ne afabi ne de im ne akose awura misika no bi no o si o nyahwe ne o misika no bi na mo fa de ya si o nyahwe wo de atro ade ama o so mo fa misika mam me nko ekura na mo che mbekro so we got people to put their money there. We say government bonds monto meboa Rollins square by o say obi okure treasury bills yemfa list mra unless I say about corner here we yes sir obi em finance our buying bill o say what do you mean o say abrabo tax revenue my no ne akoton treasury bills ne sika no ye di twem crofo say na o say is that what say high o say okay yemfa yansenka meboa enti famous economist at Louis Obabu and Kruma first. No, can I say? Countries grow fast where citizens feel safe to save and invest at home. No, enemy the Misika Koto Bank. Musi Yafa a bank no yan register ni ye. Minisipka Koto a band you must Debbie ya ma heka ya Jeffrey wo enhin fa bio na mfam sika ngoto mfam koto mempase mewa 50 cedis ni ade e ba yi role no ba ya say onkrofo bi wo sika pi wa bank wo sika no do so a abandon set to ya ye kuma se koko farmer ya koka je nsa ban se ya de nsa ya confiscate ni fi ni se ya de nsa to so o se abaso de nsa to so ka se abaso me yin nsa firi so esi Rollins here was catch and some yin say fruso. They are called Rollins fair played who or koye. Now question who's saying? Was messing my yin say fruso. No fast no. No udon sa atumisikaso. As a church amasia. Was mo buy a crown, am kazi bi crown back say Sikano, the media no dozo. Was me medoko ko nam de abramo nam momentka. Ne me dibi de akano. Now Medekoto banko na mobile kram ka no be ka say media dodo ka me fe mo okuranto na mo dem say am dey ato me say do so mo be fa rolling say chairman no chairman o say make sense let's go no fa an helicopter call so ye man no say dey si ye no e say akuyachi ni SS ye hwe say it took time to get people to have confidence in government bonds to do it. So we shouldn't touch it. There are other ways. Say banks, banks, we are going to destroy them. Then we have a safety, a financial safety.
Stability fund. Yeah.
No, ya fabi ya dia.
Because a buying to mean chia when we proceed necessary.
Yeah. And nowadays, why do you need to destroy the banks before you resurrect them? Don't touch them. Leave them alone. That fund, we made alternative proposals to government. That fund, make it big. Said the German ambassador, say we are prepared to help. Ubi a person or boy, so she can to him. So that we use that one to pay the domestic debt.
Okay.
Domestic debt, you can stretch it. Say, mean to in the next 5 years, make to in 10 years time, but the interest rate, Fatoso, I'm not paying, but you are capitalizing it, so you are not losing anything. And to what?
I know exactly the proposals are by making here through the finance minister. So the year 2023, 2024, at the choir could see 2027. The principals plus the interest, one more maturity days, and so. From 2027 aircon a buy beshas yes obetua the interest na accrue no even with that it begins with 10%. Woman tiasie abai so okay be 15%. Woman say still woman tiasie and be bedru baby a woman say omo pay total exemption from sa exchange abai mo promise okay ye mo free individual bond holders. Just yesterday sa promise abai quarantine day so Abanka so betu musika ma womo as at the end of February March we are in May. Abai and making commitment say obetua. Giving a clear indication say sika ne ho abai be dey atua. How do we move ourselves from these challenges?
The year draw no. What can say? Metua. When me say wintimi ntua. Other than I can say ubetua. Baby drew ya no. Can say you call some of the donors ho. Say momwa yen ne domestic debt no. Yentimi ntua.
Okay.
Na ko can say IMF for say domestic debt no meet me I know domestic debt exchange. Memo on ma sesa na yetua. Oh, the yeme check kakra ne say. Uhwe enema ye nyina no a eno an say abra na na ekufado ene kenofori ata wo power e
yeah
e ka ya bo yentua bi
say wo power yetimi ntua ka
yentua bi wo muni ho a wo beba no na obetua mimi ntua bi wo ma ene betua yes sir
okay
stability and growth levy the only bear and say 5%.
5%, you know.
Or say no 2023, 2024, 2025 mewa. After 2025 na Ghana, ya say Singapore. Why does it end only at 2025? Just a mature the end of the family. That's what I say. Let's focus on that one. The one more yeno. Ebia de drono emfa won meboa. Mekwa after being say Louis the 14th.
Okay.
Before the revolution, say après moi le digus. Meboa. Meme dia mekwa emfa me ho bio. But more hano. Meme dia medrono 5 years.
Kessben.
10 years maximum nam kuro. Na ka.
Kessben 92.9.
There's so of me and say. Bibi e dey trono, it makes sense. The American say, Yanka say, we have an austerity program. Government says we are in economic crisis. We are Ghana. You see any crisis? We have economic crisis. Let the president and his ministers confess that we have an economic crisis. Everybody should tighten their belts. And the belts no edebe mayeno. Would they a leather, media leather. Yes, we are my plastic. Now that's why now would never we bear their plastic. Then we all know say we are all cutting, we are all making a contribution. The current government should make a contribution. Those who follow should make a contribution. Don't let us push it to future generations. So what we do from now on, we don't want to be going to the IMF every 4 years. Don't overspend, don't overpromise. We a citizen, any politician come to you, I'm going to do this for you. What's the question? Where are you finding it from? Yemisano. Sikano way na ade koye. Sikano ni what more. Don't come and make me promises.
Okay. Afa, let's answer about Subium. Na mene me friend offer because your code if you know a coy of us J no. Afa, me microphone de baby. Na. Baby, I am say no as a finance minister no, and I still will lead your mind no into the negotiations. I hear come say na. Some time back, yes, you won't come. Nani perform from bra.
I know they say the Mexican no. You were chief executive. Or man ye chief executive. And Nana Durankwa Ekufado. Say one year chief executive. Or no? And now what turns I say encrofor meboano na enema de aswa no wetimi aswa eboa enti said you obey no a ebeye ye no ye de say aka no ya kan ye de say ade no eye wo no eso hunu na ka say we na me ye ya enti de ade mi akodro ni
okay
meboa no bi ohono mo a oka tetewo no ka ye de kro no ni atwere akire see what God has done meboa no de say enam road no so dia de nyame aye meboa
exactly
now okwa okotu no o de gotem na say no see what God has done nyame na aye nyame na aye enti se onipa foforo ba ya keye oni ya no ba ya oni ya bit me aka say nye COVID nti enam de gota yi mu enye Ukraine Russian war nti enam de gota yi mu bosia dodo a me boy no ya man hwe so ye se sika bi firi baabi beba ya am de betu eka no eni ntu nam da ase yi eni de na sese me ye
enti nye no crese COVID no Russia no adedi abedro ha
oh adai se me kan say
yeah
Sebi, you can say planting for food
Kessben
and jobs. If the Minister for Finance had put the funds there for planting for food and jobs, near do bro, and near ma, ye didn't worgan and you do ya. Come no me no, wheat, pano ya de kohine. Ye dear board the junior dear, ya want to ye, me boy.
Exactly.
Ya kan ya COVID ya ma iska mebwa na COVID nso ba no sika ese ya si o ya de aduane ko che microphone ni ade Ghana di enim se ya busua no eden hwe abra na Ghana ya ho chichi ya ho dere ya pa no ya yedi microphone fro Nigeria be 1 million yedi ebegu ase ye IMF whereby near the nyina ye sorry anopa ye rom kogu trade fair side ade chi anopa ko ye no ye ko sisa o me near the aduane ma ko no bi eni ho obi ye ko na bushia obi ye ko ni krum meboa eni Ghana bushia no ya ye ho chi ye ne a ye ona akoto nsuo di amobi ye ona akoto mo amobi obi ye ko na bushia fo ho ni abo awo mo mo hia mo apa no ebeka no no atimi abo awo no and a lot of the expenditures no
ne ho hia
and eno de ye mfento about the mo de ni nko ye de yakoya nimu na animu aye ebeko no nam se hia neme pia esese no build them from below not from the top.
Okay,
after so your politics said this here no you cannot expect political parties that are badly governed, no good governance, mebwa, to become
good government.
Good government, that when they become the governing party, no, will exercise good governance. They cannot. And the Electoral Commission should help us regulate the political parties in such a way that they become transparent and that corruption among politicians will be minimized when every card carrying member is the one who votes for the MPs, who votes for the presidential candidates, and who votes for the chairman, regional chairman, and the chairman of the party, the general secretaries. So to bribe a man for polling agent can for 200, 1,000, 5,000. Then we are making demands on these political personalities. Which makes it impossible for them when they get a position not to go and take a bribe. And you per se, minimize bribe taking. We have to start from there. The Electoral Commission should take hold and make sure that the political parties, which are the instruments for getting political power, are transparent, open, and every member participates in the selection of the key people.
The international geopolitics of the IMF.
Yeah.
China, as a bilateral creditor, and yet willing say or be bound to the negotiation table with us about $1.7 billion. So you intimate convince or more IMF program no hangi ho.
Say it may be the strategy. Say what's international geopolitics? China they are being accused of exploiting Africa.
Exactly.
And wo share negotiation as a other na de one share here. Ko one ma office o you adam for no. Na de onu be ma wo no. Na ko said de de ma ye ni na say na de be ma ye. So you adam for pa wo no wo me closer. Ko mo na say mom why no msio 2 billion 3 billion it's nothing to China. I can say we just wave it off. Meboa. Na geopolitics woman no. Ofa China for answer no mbeko UN no na Taiwan no ewo UN seat no na ho. It was President Kufuor was then Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs who moved in the UN General Assembly for China to be admitted and Taiwan to be removed. Into one month in FM, a baby Saba, President Kufuor, a baby son, Nana, a colony uncro foreign casa say, Yamuchi and Omba Boy. Indeed, the strategy you use, no, is very called more first. Say, Momwayen. Now, said, money, Paris Club, and so I could say, Inti, another, one strategy, no, it may help. Or it may hinder.
Yes, but talking about the Paris clubs, the German ambassador to Ghana, and clear indications, meaning say press conference or in the news. Say money China for no and negotiate because Paris club no any willing say wamubema debt forgiveness and now wamubema extension of time. Na yensabeka IMF sika. Na yedi akwakutu China for neka. This is also a conditional clubs no edemao. How do we position ourselves?
Well, no, they say, all my negotiation. No. So, all my country was annual. Country China for no. Sana no muka. No, say, we are negotiation. You know who are your friends and who should talk for you. And the Paris Club of No Cancer. You can go to a mom your name for. I mean, we have good relations with Germany, ne France, ne UK. Uko UK, break the log jam for us. You cannot put us in this, And there's more saying, yeah, my. No, man, say, yourself, when they were going to the IMF near the Ecoye, Kufoba, Hippic, near the. Sir Gordon Brown, who was then the Prime Minister of the UK, he said, let's give debt forgiveness. He championed debt forgiveness for Africa. And yeah, Hippic, me boy. Say that time, they say, Bushana and Moabono, Munkutia,
Kessben.
Nadia Mubetiano, Montreal to more Futuimo, Namufanya setting projects. Ghana benefited because we had the money to pay in TTI, near the Hippic projects, me boy. So, Yasaf Marvel Mokwa, they go to UK first, near non medium como. Go to the person there, who switch
yes, but those people are still in the government. What are they doing?
They should be used. If the Minister for Finance thinks he needs help, he can talk to them. One man, I say, IMF, I knew I'm negotiating. Dr. Polakwa,
former governor of Bank of Ghana.
Yeah, he was the chief of the African session. And the only one me negotiate with him, Obi okra no recruit no meboa. Enti wa wo ya de na se meni ageman me mfa metimi aya so nkwa betimi aya
sana finance minister na ye
menim sa ene wo na oka enti se wo peso egrofo bo wa uko mesemu cheni na anyway nka nya sa na ye no
on how many occasions na wetu aban for e wo yesi kasem toche ho
and ye ben kan chiro say en se mi ho mo say
because as a mo onim de no but ye mfremo ma mo ma table no so be ka hwe
okay say en komo bi ho mo ye se se bi wa no dura ena empenfo no ka hunu nse hohoro a ena empenfo no didi me boa say me no tumfo akodi nkomo no maka onu mo betimi aka say akwahwe aba no ba ha be kan say ni say me ntimi nkoka say me no tumfo akodi me ne president akodi nkomo ba finance and I say minister finance at last me akasemo we advisor say utu before ade ba kon say ohunu ni say nyonkwa na utufo nyonkwa na enim nyansa ende de obeka no uka oni ya no wo chense se wonwini we hu a ene adwene ho na fa ye adwuma ebi a adwene ho dada ende utufo a nya chese matufu nti ye de maka no enti wontime nkogina baabi na aso metu no foso nye se ni
but the sipense waka bibi no mode aye adwuma whether to the president or the finance minister
oh yeah adai
e wa mamu we mo
oh yeah
e wo yesi kasem toto ye ho
yeah adai
Is it too difficult to assess the president?
To what?
To assess the president, have access to the president.
For me,
yes.
No, it has never been difficult. My friend president, some person knew Dinkoma. Osebra.
The general implication of challenges and the difficulties here, you come in, on the citizens.
As
general implications are economic challenges at their brain up to now. Yeah. Aban keep postponing the expectations from the IMF. They told us January came, May ending, and May, April ending. The same thing.
Said the American say, and near me says ye no. Ye near necessary ye. I see a chassis near ye dada. And says a train, IMF, no de ebano. Said them can bandage, first aid, but the big issues of moving the economy forward, transforming agriculture, no, we need to do it. Transforming the governance structures, no, we need to do it ourselves and move forward. And then when it comes, whenever it comes, then it comes. But if we say we are waiting for that to come before we move on, it may be too late.
Okay.
Because for yes, it's unim uwia Sri Lanka.
Kessben.
Giddy, no president, we don't want that. We don't want politics to go onto the streets.
Okay.
This is why when we have a lot of young people who are throwing their hearts into the ring that they want to contest for the presidency, I assume, sir, they've seized the magnitude of the economic crisis that we have. Because it may easily become a social crisis.
Okay.
With politics going onto the streets, and we don't want politics to go.
And are we at that level yet? As a country, you do our level now. To the extent that politics will come back to the streets. Because
pensioners, when you need to drugs, a time will come. Say the debt restructuring. A lot of banks have been impaired. A lot of them are not making profits. A day will come when we will check the core banker. A time is coming. If the Bank of Ghana had not been bankrolling the government, salaries and wages, we might not have been able to do that. School feeding program. You raise expectations. The children go. They are not. The headmasters sometimes are scared to say it's Kanumai, but they will become bold to say, Skanuma Kolanum Kofi. Then all these, will mount up gradually. We don't want to get there.
Okay. For no see. Now do I know see?
We encourage all the young people who are throwing their hearts in the ring to get in. So that good ideas, the good thing about democracy is messy. It's not the best type of government, but as if from the mouth of babes come wisdom. And the more, the merrier. So that they shed light, some of the vision they have, and then finally the flag bearer who comes, will put all these things together to be able to come and save Ghana.
Okay, but that's it. Any message, and the other Joseph messenger Obisano, and the entire 54 countries. We always go back there pleading with them for grants and loans.
Kessben.
Oh, answer for him, Anna.
It's the problem is mismanagement of our economies. I think what Africa needs to get rid of is two things: incompetence and corruption.
Incompetence and corruption.
Yeah.
And the Abedru baby I dream.
Yeah. If you say Sikano Eba
Kessben.
near VFM. Efan we use it inefficiently, ineffectively. Uhunu Okwani Road Ayaya, maybe the money should have built 2 kilometers instead of just 1 kilometer. So in Africa, we cannot afford not to focus on management, efficiency, and then selflessness, working for the motherland. We have the resources, but a lot of our politicians go in and they will we talk about value addition. Our gold, we're mining it and taking it out. Bauxite, we mine, we take the soil away.
Kessben.
Lithium is now there for making batteries. We have lithium. We cannot do the same thing. But I think in front of our parliament are concessions for American, Australian companies to come and dig the soil, take it by boat, and go and process it. We can do the value addition here. We can process it here and get the materials, battery quality materials in Ghana, and invite Samsung and the other companies to come and make the batteries for electric cars in Ghana, not take it outside. So do something different, not with what we've been doing all the time.
Of my last questions, na young fancy, my time no assume. Professor Frimpong Boateng report, just under 2 minutes. Then I become found.
Me just say, Galamsey, dear drone, Edding. Ya I'm sure, nye yinsuo no nko ana bese no. Ya, wo mo wo nkurase no. Ye beton ensuo, ye be import nsuo na onoma nom. Nya no nko a. Enkwala ye be ye Galamsey no. Ono kwa wakoye adwuma da ko. No nye 2 ounces of gold. That's about $4,000. That's $40,000. 40,000 Ghana cedis. You cannot employ him.
Sikabi ansonidi.
Sikabi ansonidi. Okuania wado koko benfie duono. Otoni koko ode me koko border. Sika de be ma no no. Ebia 50-60,000 Ghana cedis. Not the 1 acre ne koko farm no. Ode me bi oya Galamsey a. Yamane be 850,000 Ghana cedis. Wato car with them, wato kente we sidan one yinom tim. Obedue koko bio.
Dabi.
Ode be Galamsey. Enti near eba no, the value system that the people are doing no, not growing food. A time will come when we can't grow. And also the residue, the arsenic and the mercury's residue that is being put into our cocoa no. A toda crowd exporter. You best their bro. Then the damage being done to engrofo ete one mono. The echo one mono. Wunhunu. Emfie be du mfie du no beba no. Na nkwala no obi nyinse wo wakwala no a. Vietnam ye di foliage na de call. Akwala ba wo no ninsa. Enti damage ye wo nkrofo ye menim. Na say na sem kwala mienu. School girls ye ko dware nsuo no bim. Na ko. No mewu.
Would you descend crofo obi e wa ban mo na e hyase ye Galamsey no.
Galamsey de ye nyina.
Say the prof kan ye no say e sa de tia de na sesa ban ye.
Ye nyina ka ho ene ye. Ye nyina ahemfo ka ho. Wo hwe ohene swai. Ye ndi akanfo no. Ye ne atiase no asase na wo ho no. Ewo ye ne atiase no ye hwe so emenkwala na eba no. Ye hwe so ma asamanfo ye na nanom ekro no. Enti wugu nsa asase ya na yama no. Na ate won mo na ye se nsuo ni ade no a. Nya ye culture no no. Ense se esa. Ensuo tete wono. Oye bosom wonko edapi wo a wonko onom ebo a. Enti ye nyina ye ka ho. Se districts no obi the tracks ebesi on ma mranche wo ye hu no. Se aka se oye sa. Ye hu se soja for eko police for call. Ye nyina wondime ka se obi o wa ba mu. Journalist ye nyina ye ka ho. Meme ka ho. Enti ye nyina ka che ye president o kan say what the presidents no be so no ayi security for ni na mo no mo a ni aka che obi a board ebro say obi a entutu Galamsey wo ha say ya
Kessben
ye betimi aka say da bi yenye e say o man no e say ye nsuo e pollute your environment no eni ye nipadua no amu no enti ye nyina say say me ne bre ne say ye say no ya anse no a emranti eba no adwuma bia ni ho a ebeso na ni obeye na eka no nso no obi ka say we can formalize you can't formalize it. Galamsey is profitable because the cost of the enema onum de no ya na ekoye so owi a ensu a wadege no won ko siesie no o siesie no a ka wonya profit o na we de ordin ayi wheelbarrow to no ko no de sofiko no tutu efomo no nya no odi scanner grubotum enti ye nyina esi ye na report a wo mo ken minim se from Boatin report no said your radio man Kevin Taylor material can say the sources a presidency Jubilee House na de copy bre no meboa ento yenim whether they from Boatin chro come president no and akwa no nyaa say dey no nyaa ba no an say yedi nyankopon adaruma de aseda me from Boatin say wa alert ye nyina ne enka se ne enim meboa journalist Joy FM City FM ne mu nyina mokọ na makotwa yi ne de ato radio so TV so obi eni Ghana asase minim se de ekoso ni asofo nim se de yenim se de ekoso ni enti obi enim de ekoso ti ye nyina enka se adwuma we de yesremo yemfento nchen na nyema ye
okay ava anopem bedas ende wada je wanyama yen
eni aseda nyame da mo ase na nyame nhyira mo
amen
no protect mo
amen
na mo nyama adwuma
amen
it's a thankless job but it should be enti mo nyama yen
thank you